Well, I've always been really interested in Sherlock Holmes. I've read quite a lot of the novels and quite a lot of the short stories, so I've always found that really interesting. So when we got the Arthur Conan Doyle collection, I found that really amazing that we got that. We've got a huge amount of things. It was bequeathed to us by a man called Richard Lansing Green, who was the greatest collector of Arthur Conan Doyle artefacts in the world, and anything to do with Conan Doyle or Sherlock Holmes he collected. He was also a remarkable sportsman, doing boxing, playing cricket, which he apparently once bowled out W.G. Grace, and he was also the first goalkeeper for the team that became Portsmouth Football Club.
This display was put in around about 2008-09, just after Pompey won the FA Cup, and it kind of charts the history of the club through all sorts of things, from turnstiles, trophies, old footage, memorabilia, things like that. But it sort of represents the 100-odd years that the club's been going. It reminds you that basically football isn't just about one season, it's many, many years of supporting the team. Apart from the Navy, it's the one thing that represents the city around the world. There's things that are in here that my granddad told me about, how we lost to Leicester in a cup semi-final many years ago, and come in here and there's the footage on the TV about it. I can see why he was so angry about it. Difference to Portsmouth to a lot of places is Portsmouth is quite a strong community, identity, and the football club and the crest is kind of at the heart of that.
This is the No Place Like Pompey exhibition, and it really just charts the history of Portsmouth. We've got archaeological finds all the way through to the current residents' oral histories on video, and it just, as the title suggests, it sort of talks about why Portsmouth is so unique and special. We have a massive photo montage of the residents and sort of different parts of Portsmouth, which are funny actually. It's very humorous, this exhibition. It concisely brings you sort of from the very first settlements here in Portsmouth up until modern residents, and I think it's really important if you come into Portsmouth to really get a feel of the place to just come and have a look around this exhibition.
This part of the museum takes you through the ages from the 16th century through to the 1960s. The thing about these displays is all of them, they have that little bent towards Portsmouth. So for instance, the Docker's kitchen, you'll find that in there is a basket with some corset work in, which the lady of the house would have done, and that's very typical of Portsmouth, very particular to Portsmouth. The corset industry was big here with the sailors' wives and things trying to earn money until their husbands got home. Most of it is personal connections. It's our house was like that, or I remember Granny having that, and it's personal connection in some way or other.